ahead.
Go Wiggins, go!
That,
go Wiggins, go!
Oh yeah, and one. No foul. These refs are paid off, man.
Ready for more Season 7 events? This weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar, it's Fire and Ice, where you'll go back and forth between takeover mode and ice cold. In the city, make your way to the event center for TKO. Knock out your opponents and make your way to the top floor so you can earn heavyweight rewards and quadruple XP. Next weekend, it's
a look at Lake Eola in the shadow of downtown Orlando. A breathtaking sunset in Central Florida. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Oh, very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. So a moment now to see the story for Wendell Carter.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando, we've got Cole Anthony. Mo Bamba out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Wagner in at small forward. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate. And a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Anthony against Conley. Back to Anthony. Pass to Wagner. The shot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Conley against Anthony. And that one's good from Conley.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
And here's Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Wagner missing. Right side Conley. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Back to Harris. Bamba with it. Defended by Gobert. Anthony against Conley. From the line. Hits the front of the rim and out. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Now here's Bamba. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the shot falls short that time.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution and some of it's just bad luck.
Here's Conley. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Conley's got 6 points.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team. Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Anthony. Wagner with it. To stop the drought. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Jazz making their last shot. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Wagner. He's guarded closely. 5 to shoot. 11 feet out. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Man. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Bamba. Pass to Anthony. Over Bogdanovich. And the Magic again can't hit. Utah with the ball. A nice run going. 12 in a row. And it's... Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the middle. Ball stolen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. That shot is good by O'Neal.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Orlando calls timeout. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
That game could have been a lot closer than it was, but they were just too sharp down the stretch.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
Now here's Harris. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And had a high number of steals. Just a ball hawk, striking fear into the opponent.
Harris against Mitchell. On the take. And Mitchell with the slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Anthony. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Utah on D. Harris outside. Clock at 4. A shot to stop the run.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Harris. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. His shot that time not on target. So it's Utah now. It's an 18-point game. From deep, Conley hits a three-pointer. Conley's got 9.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Anthony, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
So for the Magic, Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Okeke comes in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. And a switch here also for Utah. Clarkson's checked in for O'Neal. That free throw is good from Mitchell. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Pass to Bamba. Here's Isaac. Back to Bamba. Outside Fultz. 6 to shoot. Can't hit that one. Conley with some nice D. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Harris. After the basket by Utah. And stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Okeke's there. Oh, nice shot by Mitchell. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
There's always been a lot of talk about Markelle Fultz's shooting. But Grant, one sign as to the strides he's made in his first few years in the league was the upward trend in his free throw shooting.
And when you see that kind of improvement, B.A., it speaks to the work he's put in. You don't become a great free throw shooter by accident. It takes time and effort, and Fultz put in plenty of both.
Ross, he's checked in for Harris. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Pascal comes in for Bogdanovic. Gay's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Butler is subbed in for Conley. Here's Fultz. And another miss by Orlando. Utah with the ball. Down low. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Back to Fultz. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Pascal against Isaac. Pass to Gay. With the drive. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Isaac finds Fultz. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Utah with the ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Mo Bamba. That's good from Butler.
Shooting for Utah, Jared Butler.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Pass to Okeke. Ross against Clarkson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You cannot give Ross room to launch. You can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And give their offense some love. they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Ross. Pass to Isaac. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Here's Butler, and it's blocked.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
Back to Fultz. Takes it inside, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Jonathan Isaac. That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Bowl, he's checked in for Orlando. Outside Fultz. Pass to Okeke. Outside Ross. Here's Bowl. Pascal defends. Shot clock at 5. Ross for 3. Kept alive by Orlando. And it's good for 2.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Whiteside, the pass to Butler. And here's Clarkson from deep. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Bowl. The rebound by Whiteside.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside Pascal. Ross against Clarkson. Pascal from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Fultz.
Jazz foul. Jared
The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Magic, Wendell Carter Jr.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fultz against Butler. Shot clock at 6. Right side Fultz. And Whiteside with the block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Clarkson outside. Shoots over Fultz. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Utah destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And Jordan Clarkson winning the 6th Man of the Year in 2021. He talked about his experience with the Jazz and head coach Quinn Snyder.
It's been good for me. From day one, they showed me to come here and be myself, playing free with a...
Grant, no doubt, Clarkson has been a revelation in Utah.
I mean, B.A., he really has, taking his offensive aggression to new heights. That microwave role suits him to a T.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Eric Paschall. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Butler. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
With really clean, simple mechanics, Carter Jr. shoots with a lot of confidence. Not much else the D could do there.
On the wing, Clarkson, hounded by Fultz. Back to Butler. That shot is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
And with this matchup being between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jonathan Isaac making his return from that knee injury he suffered in the bubble. Through the grueling rehab, he kept hope, kept the faith, and kept working to come back strong. He said it revealed another level of grit and grind inside of him. And guys, he's determined to come back better than ever.
Thanks, Allie. Here's Fultz. And Butler with the block. And he recovers it. Got it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game is going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Fultz. Utah has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Here's Mitchell. Buries it down low. Mitchell's got 13.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Anthony against Conley. Now here's Ross. He's closely guarded. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Good on the bucket. He's got 15.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
It's Ross on the wing. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. Over Paschall. No good off the back of the rim.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Now here's Harris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Carter. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Mitchell against Anthony. Now here's Mitchell. The D's right on him. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Conley with some nice D. The Jazz have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Isaac against Bogdanovic. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now Anthony. Pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. Will it go? Driving inside.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock. Really quite cool to see Cole Anthony out there living his NBA dream, and obviously his dad, Greg, a good player in his own day, but also a part of the NBA 2K family, giving you commentary at a high level. But Cole's a tremendous talent himself, the 15 overall pick of the 2020 draft.
Here's Carter. The Jazz making their last shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, you see any similarities between Cole and his dad, Greg?
I do. There's a toughness, a grittiness to both of them. Clearly, he's a little better athlete, but that typically is a generational thing in most cases. Really solid player, smart, good locker room guy, all attributes that his dad had. But, heck, both were top 15 picks. I don't know too many households that can make that claim, so that's pretty impressive as point guard. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Anthony outside. Pass to Carter. Now Isaac. Wagner with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Mitchell against Isaac. Outside Mitchell. Now Gobert. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Conley. Gobert inside. He's checked by Carter. Gobert with the bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Harris. Three-pointer, Anthony. O'Neal pulls it in.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Pass to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Over Harris. Mitchell misses. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Conley against Anthony. Up and over Conley. And the shot no good. A bit short.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Harris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Anthony with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Bamba's checked in for Orlando.
You know, when we talk about the new NBA and younger players who fit the mold, Jonathan Isaac is actually kind of a poster child for that. Perfect for today's game.
Now here's Conley. He's got 11. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Going inside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. For Isaac, why do you think Jonathan is an ideal type of player for the current game, Clark?
Well, you know, B.A., it's simple. Every team wants a guy with length. Isaac's got a 7'1" wingspan. He's a terrific athlete. And, you know, that combination leads to lots of block shots on defense and the ability to stretch the floor at the other end because he's a pretty good shooter. So as he continues to develop that three-point shot, watch out. He'll be the epitome of a 3-and-D guy.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Magic. Gobert with the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
And Orlando shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Anthony outside. Lets it go. That shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, no good. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Harris. Now here's Isaac. Defended by Bogdanovich. Poke loose. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 8 here in this quarter. Magic shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Anthony up top. He's guarded by Conley. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Here's Wagner following the bucket by the Jazz. Harris outside. Conley against Anthony. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wagner. Looking to win the drought. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Back to Anthony. And here's Harris. Now here's Wagner. It's blocked by Gobert.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Gobert up top. Outside Mitchell. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Wagner. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson's checked in for Mitchell. And Butler is subbed in for Conley. Fultz against Butler. Outside Fultz. Out left to the wing. Here's Okeke. The wide open shot is on the money.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
Butler. And so it's Utah, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and talk, and not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive area. He can take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Wendell Carter is out there with Mo Bamba. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there. And outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Now here's Harris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And they get it back. Here's Bamba. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to Carter. Anthony against Conley. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Clock at 6. Harris outside. From deep 3-point range. Anthony misses.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Conley goes in. Here's Bogdanovich. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Bogdanovich has got 10.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Anthony slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Utah has possession. The Magic making their last shot. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Anthony. O'Neal misses. For Orlando, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Bamba. Over Bogdanovich. Utah with the rebound.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Give him 8 points now.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point, something to keep an eye on. Now here's Bogdanovich. 10 points for him. With the 7-footer. Off the left rim and out. The Magic have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Here's Mitchell. 23 points in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich with it. He's against Bamba. Bogdanovich, no good. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Now here's Conley. He's got 15. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Fultz, he's checked in for Harris. Pascal, he's checked in for Utah. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
To the inside. Anthony with a bucket. Anthony's got 6 here in the quarter.
Love how attentive Fultz is. When one of his teammates has a better look at the basket than him, he gets the ball to him.
And Mitchell with the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Count it.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Gobert up top. Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Anthony outside. Conley with some nice D.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And a slam dunk by Pascal.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich. He's skilled.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Bamba. Over Gobert. And Conley grabs the miss.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's Bogdanovich from behind the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
3.
Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Well, the Magic's shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Up top, Carter. Pascal defends to stop the run. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter Jr. showing you the mobility that he has as a big guy. Really good job that time creating for himself.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Bamba. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the basket is good.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
To the wing on the left. Pascal passes to Bogdanovich. Anthony against Conley. Outside Pascal. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that one's good. Fultz has got 10.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Pascal finds Mitchell. Here's Gobert, pounded by Fultz. From 7 feet. He can't hit that time. And Orlando the other way now. And Wagner gets it to go.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And the Jazz call time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. Okeke comes in for Wagner. And it's Ross in for Anthony. Now here's Gay. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Ross against Mitchell. Left side Fultz. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Left side, Mitchell. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Mitchell's got 32 points.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Here's Fultz. He's got 10. Isaac, the pass to Carter. Sinks that one from the post. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Oh, stolen by Fultz. And the Magic pushing it up now. Isaac's shot is off. Utah has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Up top, Fultz. Butler covering. Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
Ross against Mitchell. Here's Butler. Count that bucket. Butler's got 12 points in the game. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Fultz. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
I'll tell you what, you have to be excited about Jonathan Isaac. Whenever he's on the floor, he makes an impact on both ends of the court.
You know, the main thing for Jonathan Isaac is his health. Seems like whenever he gets healthy, he ends up getting hurt again. Guy's been through a lot. He's had to battle through a number of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously frustrating for him, I'm sure, but he's still got youth on his side. So here's hoping he can remain healthy and reach his potential.
That free throw good from Isaac.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Now here's Mitchell. 32 points in the game for him. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Fultz. Butler can't get it to go. And for the Magic, they're shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Okeke into the lane. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Butler. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Fultz. 10 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Utah calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Come on and get loud for your 407.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And here's Isaac. 6 points for him. Here's Fultz. He nails it. That's his 5th making 11 tries.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
And it's Butler off the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Carter. Here's Okeke. Here's Fultz. The rebound by the Jazz. They host the Hawks after this one. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them.
Large guard loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fultz against Butler. Outside Fultz. Pass to Okiki. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Whiteside. Here's Butler. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Daniel House out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Butler. And it's Whiteside in at the center position. Here's Okiki. And the layup falls.
Yeah, you know, Ross doing a nice job sharing the ball. I love seeing that from him. A great teammate who knows how to get his guys involved.
Utah calls timeout.
You know, going back to 2014, Terrence Ross was a second-year player with the Raptors. And in the midst of that season where he averaged 9 points per game, one night Ross went off for 51, just giving you a glimpse of his high-powered offense.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Utah has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. And in that incredible game for Ross, he became the first NBA player to score 50 points in a season where they averaged less than 10 points per game.
Yeah, in a home game against the Clippers, B.A., Ross was absolutely cooking, knocking down 10 threes, becoming the second Raptor ever to get half a hungy on somebody.
Here's Hampton after the basket by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Wagner. That one doesn't drop. Gay with the defensive effort. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Nails the baby hook.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Ross. Pass to Bowl. Here's Okiki from downtown. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's O'Neal. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Boy, Rudy Gay, so good in the alley-oop situation. Bounce, and he floats as well.
Here's Hampton. Offensive rebound. Gay inside. Guarded by Ross. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Bowl. Back to Hampton. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
On offense, here's Utah. They've scored 10 straight. Outside Ross. And Whiteside with a block. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Clarkson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Hernan Gomez is checked in for O'Neal. And Utah calls time here.
You know, for a 15-year guy who has battled through injuries, Gay can still get off the floor and be highly productive. He's still explosive, so you can't sleep on this guy just because he's got some miles on his legs. He can still go.
Pascal, he's checked in for Utah. And here are the Jazz. A nice run going, 12 in a row. And even though his games played have been up and down, Clark Gay has been very consistent in his production over the years.
Yeah, he'll give you solid shooting and rebounding, B.A. I mean, he's a versatile defender. And I think he's a much more disciplined player at both ends now. And that typically happens the longer you are in the league. You learn how to fold them and when to go. This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's Clarkson. Outside Pascal. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now Anthony. Pass to Ross. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
For Utah, they've gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the fourth. Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
It's Anthony on the take.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Pascal passes to Clarkson. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Hampton's shot is good.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Clarkson, right side. Pass to Pascal. And here's Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball to the inside. And there it is for him.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Hampton. Now here's Wagner. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Clarkson outside. And Pascal gets it to go on the assist by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Anthony. Pass to Ross. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
And here are the Magic now. After the basket by Utah. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. A line change here for Utah. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Anthony against Conley to halt the run. No good. A bit long that time. It's been all Jazz. Bogdanovich up top. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley knocks it down from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Hampton over Mitchell. The shot by Hampton, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Mitchell. And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
Here's Bull after the basket by Utah. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Okiki's checked in for Orlando.
On the floor for your Magic, Chuma Okeke.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Conley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Here's Hampton. Pass to Wagner. A shot to stop the drought. And the layup is good. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Mike Conley, one shot.
Free throw drops for Conley. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Gobert on the high post. Back to Conley. Driving to the basket. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Now here's Ross. Tight defense on him. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Ooh, poked away. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Orlando has possession, following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Ross. Just 5 to shoot. They need this. And Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's Hampton. The Jazz making their last shot. Out to the right wing. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Butler outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's a Kiki. Back to Hampton. Pass to Bowl. Deflected. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Jazz substitution.
Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Mike, congrats on the win. What's it like playing with a team that is this tied together?
I feel great, man. It's fun. It's fun to be around these guys. It's fun to play Jazz basketball when that ball moves and guys are so unselfish. And, that's why I'm here. And I love to be a part of it.
You can tell you're clicking on all cylinders.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Thanks for watching the stream, guys. Like and subscribe. Emoji call me hand.